It's been said that you play baseball, play football, or play basketball. You don't play fighting. To put yourself on the line against an opponent trained to defeat you is not something for the weak-minded. Because while mastering all combat sports disciplines is necessary to compete, to succeed, a fighter must have the heart and determination to walk through fire in search of victory. Tonight, the journey begins. Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City, but as the saying goes, when the octagon door shuts, a fight's a fight.
Let's step it up a little. 3 strikes, followed with a kick. You gotta set up those kicks better. No. Change it up. Set it up. Those combos are nasty. Great job. All right, let's pick this up now. 3 strikes, followed with a kick. You gotta throw more strikes or he's gonna see that kick coming. Come on! No! Now what? More strikes before your kicks. Nice block. Change it up a little. Nice combos, man. All right, today's kickboxing. 3 punches, finished with a kick. You hear me? I want you to kick off that combo. Not it. You're telegraphing those kicks. Let's go. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. Set those kicks up. Let's push. Nice work with the combos. That's how you keep them off balance. All right, we're kickboxing today. I want to see 3 strike combinations finished with a kick. You got that? 3 strikes and a kick. More strikes. Let's get it again. Come on now. You're telegraphing those kicks. I gotta see more strikes. Nope. Keep working. Good job in there. Your combos are looking sharp. All right, we're gonna focus on kickboxing today. I want to see 3 strike combinations, but end with a kick. You got that? 3 punches and kick. More strikes. Come on. Good block. Get back in there. You're throwing that kick way too early. Make it happen. Now what? Strike more. Nope. Nice combos.
UFC President Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign. Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them. Super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot of tough fighters. Let's see who really wants their shot at the UFC. He wins this fight, I can bring him in.
Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look, over the top. Oh!
These guys are scrapping, man. Though.
That's the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. Ever. The rock'em sock'em throwback.
Yeah, he's abusing this guy.
Watch.
It's
Watch.
Over. It's
Watch.
Over.
The blast that he's feeling at is good.
That was nasty. He ain't getting out of that. Here we go.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Look at this.
Look at this! Yes! What?
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! It's on! This will be a smoke show.
You never know. This might be a potential guy.
Yeah. Look how banged up this dude is.
we go. This should be interesting.
Come on. It'd be weird if we started booing.
You see the inexperience here.
You can see the skill. Look at this! Look at the recovery. Look at the recovery. Look at this. Beautiful, man.
I love guys that have that enthusiasm and excitement and want to be in the UFC so bad.
everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local featherweight circuit en route to his UFC debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, with much fanfare, here he is making his UFC debut. He won his fight with the most important eyes watching on Dana White looking for a fight, and now he gets a shot in the big show. There will be jitters tonight. You got to think for any fighter making his UFC debut, they will experience some nerves. How does he bottle them, prevent the adrenaline dump? Could tell the story as to whether or not his hand is raised tonight. Nonetheless, good to see this man in the UFC where he belongs.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
So the decorated submission specialist has arrived on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts, and even at the UFC level, not a lot of guys are used to facing submission opponents at this level. Gotta think path of least resistance tonight is to take the fight to the ground and look to set up some of those patented chokes. Good to see a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner of this caliber where he belongs in the big show.
This guy is an elite submission fighter. He has a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, and if he gets this fight to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Aldo is 9 years the elder. The reach is the same. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Kinshasa, Congo, Iceman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Connects there with the punch. Oh! The left hook hits home.
Oh, that head kick landed!
Now mixing one into the body. Good body work with that hook by Aldo. Wow!
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, very nice.
Oh! Blocks the shot. Nice punch by Aldo.
Whoa! He tagged him. This could be it right here. High kick! He hurt him. Body kick, look at that. Big kick to the head. He's stunned.
Oh! Trying to stay in this fight. Oh! He's gotten hurt here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter.
And he eats a high one. There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, a lot of blood coming out of that cheek area now, Joe.
Wow!
Oh!
He's trying to hang on.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Man has his...
He's out! He's out!
Do it!
And he got the victory from ruthless, brutal ground and pound.
Love me some ground and pound, Joe, as he gets his opponent out of there and finishes the fight. He was not stalling whatsoever. Big shots from top position. It's one thing when you're trying to score. It's another thing when you're actually trying to end the fight. He was trying to finish the fight and certainly succeeded. Outstanding TKO victory for him there.
Here it is one more time. I mean, just stiff.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
All right, so the celebration is on, and rightfully so, as he makes good on the UFC debut here tonight. Likely plenty more where that came from, but tonight, the celebration is on.
Now let's work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. There we go, touch him up. That is beautiful. You really touched him up out there. Now we're focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Beautiful speed. Perfect. Everything you threw was on target. Let's be smart with our punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. Nice punch. Come on there. Great job. I'm really impressed with your punch accuracy. Now we're going to be focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. There we go. Nice shot. Great target. Beautiful work. All right, now we're working on punch accuracy. I want you to land at a high percentage. Good punch. Great job. Good job. Your punch accuracy is fantastic. All right, we got to get more accurate here. I want to see high percentage shots. That's perfect. Not it. Right on the button. All right, now let's work on your punch accuracy. Land at a high percentage. That's it, precision. Pinpoint. Get back in there. That's how you land shots. Now on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. Now I'm talking. Yup. That's precise. Let's go. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. I don't think you missed one. Nice job. Let's be smart with our punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. Beautiful punch. Come on now. Way to push it. Yep. Move. Nice distance. There There we go, touch him up.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This guy is a Muay Thai striker, and he would love to keep this fight standing where he will have a distinct advantage with his 8 points of attack: knees, elbows, punches, and kicks.
All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 3 years his senior. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 4 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Phuket, Thailand, Vicious. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, a huge night of live UFC action coming your way as we get underway from United Center here in Chicago, Illinois. So after a win by knockout in his UFC debut, here he is making the walk yet again. We'll see if he can move to 2-0 in the UFC, and that could set him up for a potential contender-type fight. This is a guy who is all the rage with fight fans right now, given what he did in the debut, and now you gotta think he'll certainly have even more confidence as he makes the walk here tonight.
That one hurt.
All right, so here we go with round 1. There is no denying just how much power this fighter has in his kick. So let's see how early he chooses to attack with it. Does he go low to the leg? Does he go high to the head? Let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. Now mixing one into the body. Oh, working the inside of that leg. Good kicks there by Aldo. And he lands a nice kick. As he lands his first leg kick of the fight, he's going to chew up that lead limb if the defense doesn't make the proper adjustments. Blocks the shot.
He's feinting with that kick.
Yeah, left hook found its target.
High kick! He hurt him!
He's got him hurt here.
Nasty combinations here.
Oh, big left. Aldo's punch to the body there doesn't get there. Nice job by the defense to block the shot. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in big, big trouble here. Oh, very nice. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh!
Very nice.
Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. How about that shin?
Oh, tagged him. They may very well stop this fight. That cut on his cheek is really pouring blood. Inside leg kick. Jose Aldo with a high volume of strikes in this fight.
Well, the strike lands, but just not doing a whole lot of damage because his stamina is low.
And he lands it to the leg.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Aldo's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the...
Oh, big shot! He is clearly in big, big trouble.
Final seconds of round 1. Round 2 coming up next.
There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. Big round.
Brittany Palmer in the building tonight. Here we are, early round 2.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Well, you gotta love this performance here tonight, Joe. He continues to... Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Oh! Well, there's no denying his status as one of the better grapplers and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners on this roster, but his...
He tagged him. He's back to his feet, but he's hurt. This could be it. Big shot.
That one appeared to stun him. High kick.
He hurt him.
Another knockdown. Wow. Wow.
Beautiful timing and execution for a knockout blow.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight.
Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Check it out here. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He does not mind standing or going to the ground, and this diversity makes him very unpredictable.
You know, there is just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, and as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years. And you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film. It's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 7 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 3 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, El Presidente. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José! Aldo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, this is a venue as long on MMA history as any in the world. The Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that? punches here. Oh! That's it. He's out. He's out. The fight is over. Wow. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Here we see it again. I mean, just stiff.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
All right, stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. Pick it up. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. Keep working. Get it back. More strikes. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. No! More combos! You gotta push there. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Come on! Come on there. I want to see more out of you. No! That's what I want to see. gotta knock him down today. Let's go. Throw more punches. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Change it up a little. You gotta do more damage. Keep working. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. Nope. More combos. Nope. Nope. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. Do more damage. Not it. Move! You can't fight like that and think you're gonna beat anybody in this division. Let's gauge distance and put him down. More strikes! That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. That's not it. Pick it up. Work. No. Nice block. More strikes. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch to you. This is the fight game. Let's knock him on his ass. More combos. Keep working. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. Let's go. Come on. I want to see more out of you. Let's push. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. Here we go. Let's work that jab. Knock him down. Throw more punches. Let's get it again. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Come on now. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. You gotta do more damage. Come on. More combos. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Let's go. Do more damage. Dig deep. Get back in there. Not it. You gotta step up your training. This fight is coming soon. Play with distance a little bit, but knock him down. More strikes. We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. Push yourself. Come on, pick it up. Make something happen. You got to step. Nice block. Nice work. Let's knock him down here. Let's go. More strikes. Now you're touching. Let's put him down. You got more. Try it again. More combos. Come on now. Beautiful. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. All right, stand up only now. I need you to knock him down. I want to see more out of you. Make it happen. Keep working. Nice one. Keep it up. Cause that knockdown. Get it back. Throw more punches. No. You gotta push there. Perfect shot. Let's put him down. Come on. You gotta do more damage. Good block. Come on there. There we go. Put that pressure on him. Knock him down. More combos. No. Keep working. That's not the game you're bringing. You gotta knock him down today. Let's go. Do more damage. Nope. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. Beautiful knockdown. Damn, you got heavy hands.
right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts, a dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 6 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now versus his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 8 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the Sniper. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
And we are underway. All right, here we go with round 1. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last 3, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Trademark inside leg kick there by Aldo. All right, so let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. You know about the massive power he has in those kicks. He'll attack you low, he'll go to the head. Let's see if he can find the range here early in this matchup tonight. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Aldo. That strike will count.
He's doing a really good job of timing the shots. That one hurt.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Gets the single leg takedown.
Oh, in reverse.
Aldo gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Missed the mark.
Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body in his... Wow! Oh!
Back up to his feet.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
And he gets reversed.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Aldo.
ferocious leg kicks from José Aldo.
Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised he's not limping, Joe. Those leg kicks will really slow you down. Aldo gets touched by that kick to the body. Engaging in the clinch here, Joe. Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is going to end up being an awfully long night. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. Oh!
This could be it right here. He's out. He's out.
That is it.
Beautiful knockout blow to finish the fight here.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Great angle here. Boom!
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. You know, there is just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, and as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years. And you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film. It's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
All right, just about ready to go with this rivalry fight as he makes his way to the octagon, and he has said all during fight week he's got to bottle the emotions and treat this as just another fight. Easier said than done when there is as much venom and bad blood as there is in this matchup.
This guy has devastating power to his kicking technique. Whether it's to the legs, the body, or the head, if one of those lands, you've got real problems.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Aldo is 11 years the elder. The reach is identical. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Bulldog. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you...
Whoa! He hurt him!
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh! Big right hand.
Just misses with the straight right.
Body kick, look at that. Good combination so far from both men. Oh!
How about that chin? Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attack here tonight, and offensively, I think his approach leaving a lot to be desired. Gotta figure out a way to conserve some energy here moving forward. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Aldo. Well, not a good look there, Joe, as he eats a shot to the body. It looks like he's becoming increasingly... Oh!
This could be it.
He might be out. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
These are some bombs. That's it. He's out. He is out. Wow. What a knockout. Man. Dropped him and then took care of business on the ground. Really excellent, excellent job
Love me some ground and pound, Joe, as he gets his opponent out of there and finishes the fight. He was not stalling whatsoever. Big shots from top position. It's one thing when you're trying to score. It's another thing when you're actually trying to end the fight. He was trying to finish the fight and certainly succeeded. Outstanding TKO victory for him there. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.